Hi guys, welcome back to this another MBA podcast. I have Abhirup with me, and we are inside IIM Bangalore. We're inside the classroom, by the way. It's a beautiful classroom. Have a look at it, by the way. And Abhirup की story काफी interesting है. Non-IIT, non-NIT. Again, he is general engineering male. Got into IIM Bangalore with 99.18 percentile.
Yeah.
Now that is something which is really shocking because a lot of GEM they do believe that 99.80 is the number for ABC, but I think he made it at 99.18.
Yeah.
So and again to talk about his percentile, sectional percentile, एक section है जहाँ पे इसने फोड़ा है 99, बाकी जो दो sections है वो 92 में है मेरे ख्याल से. That is again interesting to know. Abhirup, welcome on board. Thank you so much for giving some time.
Pleasure.
First question: can we have your sectional breakup?
Yeah. So my sectional breakup was 99.99 in VARC, 92 percentile in DILR and Quants each, and eventually it was 99.18. And yeah, it's pretty skewed, I would say. But I would say that properly does not reflect my preparation because I was also relying on a higher score in the quant section, but it didn't go as planned on the day of the examination. So eventually got me here. So feeling lucky. Yeah.
Perfect. 99.18 for GEM student to get into Bangalore. What happened? Like anything special in the profile?
I wouldn't say there was anything special. In fact, it also came as a surprise, a pleasant surprise to me when I got the call. But the thing is, that year, Bangalore didn't consider the undergrad marks. And even though that was not that bad in my case, it was focusing more on the board's marks. And they were pretty good. In both the board exams, I scored close to 98%. And that is why I got the call, I think. And because of the CAT score and taking all the things into account.
But again, you know, every campus like Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Calcutta, there are exceptions like you. You know, there will be students, you know, at little lower percentile.
Yeah.
So again, this is kind of a motivation or this is kind of a hope or a possibility for a lot of GEM students out there. Don't give up. 100 days बचे हैं. Fight करते रहो. Let's you know have that percentile on a report card. फिर fight करो interviews में फिर देखते हैं क्या होता है, right?
Yeah, sure.
Now, 100 days are left. Do you believe that you know they can crack with a good number? Right, I mean, you were able to crack it, right? Having two sections at 92 and one 99.99.
Yeah.
So can you give them a little strategy around like how they can study now?
I think I myself studied properly for around 4.5 months. And actually, this is a time when you have to give as many mocks as possible and not be afraid of failing or seeing some miserable scores on your screen, actually. So that is one thing that I learned from giving the mocks, that as you give more mocks, as you gain experience, you understand your own strengths and weaknesses and you start playing to them. Because just for an example, if you are not that strong in probability or something, you have to be smart about it. You know that there will be probably 1 or 2 questions in the examination. Might be the case that there's no question as well. So understanding where you have to dedicate your time when there's such a time crunch, that is something that you have to figure out. And as you will give more mocks and analyze them, which is a very important part of the process, it's not just about seeing how you're faring, it's about understanding why you made some mistakes and even analyzing the ones that you marked correctly to make sure that it's not a fluke. So these things have to be analyzed, and then once you get the hang of it, that this is my core strength, then you can play according to that and eventually do well in the examination.
Abhirup, any ballpark number? कितने mocks लगाने चाहिए अगले 3 महीने में? ज़्यादा भी नहीं करो, कम भी नहीं करो. Any sweet number?
I think I attempted around 25 to 30 mocks, 2 mocks per week, and I spent quite some time analyzing those mocks, that what went wrong or why certain things are happening and not going according to the plan.
So, okay. So here is a little weird question that I'll ask you. I really want you to answer this. So before going for the exam, most of the 99 percentilers do not know that they will be getting into 99 club. Right? And most of the kids, they believe that अरे 99 लाने वाले जो लोग होते हैं, they are extraordinarily talented. उनको strategy वैटेजी का जरूरत नहीं है, वो बस जाते पेपर फोड़ के आते हैं. ऐसे बहुत सारे misconceptions है, right? Do you believe that ऐसा होता है या फिर even at your level, like to score 99 plus, you need strategy and that needs to be followed, you know, rigorously on the D-Day?
I think strategy must be followed, but a lot depends on the D-Day as well and your own fundamental, foundations and your own strengths. I would just give an example of my previous CAT attempt because that gave me the confidence that 99 percentile is achievable. In the year prior to 2022, I gave the CAT examination, and then one thing that happened is I wasn't that prepared. I just gave it because a lot of my friends pushed me that anything can happen on the day, you can give it. And then I went out there and wrote the examination, and I got around 96 percentile. And that is when the belief kicked in me that if without preparation I can do this, probably it's not that big of a deal. I mean, if I put in some good efforts, probably 99 percentile is achievable. And that is why I started with more belief in the next year. And strategy, as you said, that it plays a huge role. Because it's at the end of the day, it's not just about knowledge. It's not about what you have done previously. It's about managing the time and managing your own emotions, I would say, because that gets to you.
That's
let me tell
EQ, emotional quotient.
Because during the examination, you have to maintain your temperament.
Because what happens, no, a lot of students, right, in the market, what they believe ना कि यार मुझे बस पढ़ाई करना है, 10 घंटा 12 घंटा पढ़ाई करना है, strategy वाटेजी कुछ नहीं होता. So they study as if they are studying for 12th or graduation, something like that.
Exactly.
And I believe that's where even a good or a talented smart student, because of not having that strategy, probably not get into 99 ka club.
Yes.
So guys, understand this. Even the earlier video with Mukul, even he made a mention about strategy. Abhirup has made a mention about strategy, and all the 99% DILRs on my channel have made a mention about strategy. So that's the holy grail. It's a non-negotiable thing. Strategy to आपका होना ही होना चाहिए, no doubt about that. Now, Abhirup, they have round about 100 days left.
Yeah.
So there is always, whenever they go for mock, there is this emotional trauma.
Yeah.
Now, again, it's a misconception कि let's say अगर किसी का verbal बहुत अच्छा जाता है, तो by default उसका DILR अच्छा जाएगा और quant भी अच्छा जाएगा. But आपके केस में उल्टा हुआ. आपने verbal फाड़ दिया 99.99, but फिर अपना DILR में dip आ गया और QA में dip आ गया. तो can you suggest them कि यार ऐसा हो सकता है?
Yes.
And what you should take care अगर आप mocks लगाते हो या फिर D-Day पे?
I would say mocks vary a lot. I mean, there are certain mocks which will give you a lot of confidence, and there will be certain mocks that will just break you down completely. And the thing that you can do best is not take it to your heart. Actually, learn from them and keep giving more mocks and understanding how to minimize that risk of having a miss, probably. And even during the exam, what I felt was, after giving the VARC section, I thought that this exam is all mine. I mean, I can do anything in this because it went so well. But then DILR brought me down, and then I let it get to me. So this is something that you have to manage during the mocks as well, and during the actual exam as well, that you have to keep your emotions under check. You don't have to compensate for a mistake that you have committed in the past. Treat each question individually, how to address that and how to address that challenge. So that is something that I learned from giving the mocks, and I couldn't implement it completely during the exam, but I did to some extent, which got me here. So that is something I would say mocks are very important for.
Again, there's one more thing, a lot of people say that engineers are not good in verbal, they are very good in DILR and quants. ऐसा नहीं होता है. So अपने strength पे खेलना बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है if you really want to crack that. Abhirup, last question of the day.
Yeah.
How's life in IIM Bangalore? It's been 1.5 years now.
It's pretty good, actually. I mean, I've made a lot of friends. Earlier, I was a little bit apprehensive, and I thought that I wouldn't belong here because, just like you said, that you have that perception in your mind that people here will be too smart.
Right.
I wouldn't fit in. But that is not the case. I have met some amazing friends. And another thing is, I have got rid of my inhibitions because I started doing stand-up here.
Oh, yeah.
In some cultural
That's a secret.
clubs. So, yeah. So, the thing is, it has made me more free. It has made me more confident. And the campus is beautiful as well. So, can't complain.
Absolutely. Nice, sir. Thank you so very much, Abhirup, for giving some time. Great, man. So down to earth. So, guys, that's it from our side. I hope you enjoyed this podcast. Do hit like for Abhirup, and if you have any question, kindly comment. Thank you.